Not Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Thanks for being here. 888-933-93. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Good news. Andrew Cuomo resigned. Andrew Cuomo has resigned. His reign of terror's been declined. Killing old people's been left behind. Andrew Cuomo has resigned. No more groping very much younger chicks or nursing home numbers he couldn't fix. Now Fredo's job's the next to nix. Andrew Cuomo has resigned. That big douchebag has resigned. And so...
Fantastic.
I guess the...
You really shoehorned no more grabbing very more younger chicks line, I'll say.
I did.
It worked, though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It worked.
That's awesome.
Too many notes, I know. But, yeah, I shoehorned it.
The sad thing about the whole thing is that he's taking a 14-day farewell tour.
Yeah.
Right. Get out.
I guess
leave.
They have to prep a little bit.
Oh, you want to have a good transition.
Yeah, right.
Because
somebody pointed out how ironic that good transition will be to the first ever female governor of New York.
Yeah.
Right.
That's interesting. That's ironic, right?
When there were females involved in his downfall. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they didn't do anything wrong, but he did to them. So, sexually harassed 11 women. And he said, given the circumstances, do we have his? Yeah, we do. Here he is talking about it.
This is one of the most challenging times for government in a generation. Government really needs to function today. Mm-hmm. Government needs to perform. It is a matter of life and death, government operations. And wasting energy on
lots of death under you, dude.
Is the last thing that state government should be doing. And I cannot be the cause of that.
Too late.
New York tough means New York loving. And I love New York. And I love you.
Nothing genuine about
and
this
everything
guy.
I have ever done has been motivated by that love.
Right.
And I would never want to be unhelpful in any way.
Right.
And I think that given the circumstances,
get out.
The best way I can help now
is leave.
Is if I step aside.
Mm-hmm. Yep, good. Bye.
Well,
nice.
Bye.
Yeah. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
No kidding.
14 days, though.
And the best way I could do that to show I love you, I love yous, all of yous over there, is rubbing that chick's butt for 5 or 10 or 15 seconds or whatever it was. That was the best way I could show my love for New York over there.
Does it take 14 days to shred all of the documents in the office? Maybe that's what...
Yeah, there's a lot of documents.
Sure.
Yeah.
You've got to transition peacefully.
Yeah, the peaceful transition of power.
Got to have that.
Yeah. So the new governor is Kathy Hochul. Is that how you pronounce her name?
Sure.
Never heard of her before, but she's
Jeffy.
Lieutenant Governor, and now she's going to be the governor. So that will be interesting. It's going to be fascinating to see if whoever it is, if she wins the election when it comes up.
I'm really surprised that that he resigned. I thought he.
I was surprised
too.
too.
This is close to them dragging him out of there, though.
It is.
It's really close to that.
And I think they made it pretty clear to him.
Yes.
Look, you will be impeached.
Right.
You will be. You're going. You're leaving.
Wait, what was the?
We can either drag you out by your hair, or you can leave willingly.
The lady who runs the Time's Up movement had been advising him on the sly. The one who's supposed to be defending women.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I think when that came to light and he realized, oh, crap, I'm going to be taking everybody down with me. I think he had no allies left, really, is what it came down to.
Yeah. Well, he had Chris. He had Fredo.
Oh, that's a good guy to have in your corner.
Fredo.
Right.
I mean, that's his next gig, right?
TV. Maybe in a while, a couple years.
Cuomo and Cuomo, CNN, stop it.
Let it die down for a year and maybe.
Sure, 3 months.
And see, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not a year. Maybe it's 3 months. We do have short attention
first
spans.
First of the year.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't put it past CNN.
I know.
I would not put it past them.
Cuomo and Cuomo. What a horrible show that would be.
Why'd you even speak it into existence,
Oh,
bro?
my gosh.
Actually, it was Ted Cruz that spoke it
did
into
he?
existence yesterday. Yeah.
Did
He
he?
tweeted out saying, "How long before Cuomo and Cuomo?"
That's good.
That's really good.
That's good. Yeah, Ted does some
I
fun
know.
stuff on Twitter. He's not a bad tweeter.
No, he's not.
But he's not Mr. Twitter like you.
No, of course not. But who is?
That's silly.
Who is? You know what I mean?
Saying.
The thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets that I've tweeted over the years.
Like, what's been your favorite one? Like, which one do you like?
Oh,
that's
it's
the
like,
gym.
It's like
tweet
asking
there.
me to name my favorite child.
You
I
can't.
can't do it. I can't do it.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, you could.
I could, but I
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll just leave it at that.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. I believe I've tweeted about BYU under your account more times than you have, actually.
Oh, I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. But by the way, I should make my prediction. Should we wait until the season starts?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You ought to wait until spring training's done. Until spring
It's-
practices done.
It's fall. It's fall training now. It's of course it's not very fall when it's 100 degrees
I know.
outside. If the air quality is so bad in Utah right now from the California fires that they've got to practice indoors because it's. I mean, the smoke is like they say the fire there. The smoke is like fog. It's that heavy in town. Wow, that's nasty. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Also, we have some amazing video of our fearless leader, Joe Biden, yesterday.
He's good.
I mean,
Right?
he's great. He's great. He's powerful. He's profound. I mean, some of the things he has said lately, right?
I don't know some
Right?
of the
You
things he
don't?
said, no.
Well, listen to some of the things he said lately, because
You got the vaccination?
Yeah.
this was the Don
Are you
Lemon
okay? I mean,
thing.
you seem
Are you
it
okay?
works. Or
No,
you
it
know,
works.
Or the mom and dad.
Or the mom and dad.
Or the neighbor, or when you
or the
go
neighbor.
to church, or when you're.
What are you
No,
talking about?
I really mean it. There are
You
trusted
really mean what?
He
interlocutors.
doesn't
Think
know.
of
I
the
haven't
people.
said anything.
If your kid wanted to find out
Yeah.
whether or not there's a man on the moon or whatever, something.
If my kid-
or,
what?
or whether those aliens are here or not. Who are the people they talk to beyond the kids who
What?
love talking about it?
I don't even know what you're
Who are the
talking
people
about.
they
He
talk
doesn't
to
know what
beyond
he's
the
talking
people they
about.
talk to about it?
My
Oh my gosh.
gosh,
I'd forgotten how good that was.
Yeah, embarrassing.
Somebody didn't earn pudding
That whole
night.
night was embarrassing.
Really bad.
man.
Really. He was off.
Awful.
Yeah.
Off meds.
And then there was, the Facebook stuff last week where Facebook is killing people.
They're killing people.
They're killing people.
I mean, it really.
They're really.
Look, the only
Look.
pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated,
Yeah.
and they're killing people.
And then,
Facebook isn't killing people. These 12 people are out there
I
giving
see.
misinformation.
Yeah, that was after the weekend calls from Mark.
yeah, no
Say,
kidding. Say, hey, not another
dude.
penny. Not another freaking penny.
And he also said at that press conference that we played the clip, I think it was, I forget now, the days run together, but where he said, nobody's dying from these vaccines. If Trump had said that,
Right.
oh my gosh.
Nobody but 12,000 some, according to the CDC
And
website.
those are the documented ones that we know about.
That's the CDC saying it. It's not me saying it. The CDC's VAERS, where they report the virus problems. They put that together. I didn't. So when you cite their numbers, I guess you're a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Such a minute number.
12,000? Yeah. It's hardly anybody. It's almost no one has died from this thing. Well, yeah, okay, it's more than all the other vaccines in the last 20 years combined have killed.
Gosh, there you go with facts.
I know, but don't worry about
YouTube
it.
will probably deplatform you the way
How many-
Probably.
they've silenced Rand Paul,
Probably.
a sitting U.S. senator for speaking truth.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's spreading
what's her
disinformation.
face, the congresswoman too. Green,
Oh,
they pulled the plug on
Marjorie
her, too,
Taylor
yeah.
Greene. That's Twitter, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They have fun. Silence. We want to hear from all sides. Let's have an open debate. Let's have a conversation. Okay, well, let's do that. Oh, well, no, you're silenced. Sorry.
I mean, we can have an open conversation as long as you say the right things.
Exactly.
I don't know what the problem is.
As long as you agree with us, we can
that's
have
like
that
that's
conversation.
like that little
all you want.
12-year-old.
I don't know why that's a problem.
It's 12-year-old that they put on CNN. It's like, everyone can have your opinion. Well, yeah. I mean, we just, we got to do it this way. What a world, man.
I know.
I can't take it. Jeffy, are you at all nervous? I'm just curious, looking ahead to your shot number 2.
No.
No.
No?
You're not
good?
looking forward to it?
No, I'm not nervous at all.
Oh, you're not nervous?
That's fine, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Which arm
Really?
did you get the shot in?
The fake one, the left
The
one.
left
I
one.
put the prosthetic arm over the left one. They put it in the fake arm.
Because I brought a magnet featuring the Atlanta Braves now shelved and politically incorrect slogan "Chop On." Here's a refrigerator magnet if you want to.
Oh, yeah, let's see if it sticks.
Let's do a little experiment here and see if it's.
Oh my gosh! Look,
don't-
it sticks.
don't play-
You're right.
Don't play games with us. Don't play
It
games.
did. It was sticking to
No, it
people.
was- yeah, I know.
Stuck
I
to my
know.
family members in front of my eyes.
Magnets were sticking to people.
I didn't say they weren't.
Okay. But you were mocking. You were mocking. And I didn't like it.
He didn't like it, Jeff.
I'll thank you not to mock.
Okay.
All right. 888-900-3393. Now, Joe Biden got back to the White House yesterday, and the Secret Service were leading him in. And,
I mean, that's their job, right?
yeah, that's their job.
Yes, it is.
Tell them where to go, where to walk.
Yeah.
Point, go this way.
Go this way, Mr. President. Okay, right this way, Mr. President. There's the guy in front of him. Shows him the way.
Yep, right there.
Turn right here. Turn right here. No, what? No, you don't follow me, Mr. No. What are you doing?
No, bro.
No, walk on the. You can't walk on
This
the
guy-
lawn.
look at
No
this guy.
walking on the White House lawn.
This guy's like, I have no idea where we're going.
Right. Okay, here's some bushes. Can I pee behind them?
Hey, don't judge, man. Bro, what are you? Oh, let me get this.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I'm gonna go in here. This way. Wow.
come on. Oof. Now, there's a great pathead, 5 times August, who tweeted out a different version of that. He actually must have had a secret
yeah.
microphone or something.
Now we got to turn down the volume because he did the song. He did it to his song.
It's ruined us.
Neil
this morning.
Young's "Old Man."
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
Classic.
Old man,
Yeah.
look at my life.
It's so
all
bad.
morning for the last several hours, we've all been singing that song in here thanks to
Old
him.
man, look at my life.
So bad. So we have to turn that down. But I did such an accurate portrayal.
Right.
Of Neil
Yes,
Young.
you
We
did.
might
I
get
thought
flagged
Neil was
anyway.
actually here.
We're gonna get
We're
flagged
gonna
anyway.
get flagged anyway. The algorithm's gonna pick it up anyway. So I walked down the sidewalk, then I turned right at the bushes, or is it left? You'll turn right here, sir. Right here at the bushes. Okay. right there, sir. Somebody should trim those bushes. Somebody should trim all these bushes. Look at this lawn. What is this? The jungle? Where am I? Where am I going again? What happened to the sidewalk?
This is so good.
Somebody needs to trim those bushes down there. It looks like a jungle. Let me get that door, sir. Thank you. You're a good boy, Billy. It's Roger, sir. No. What in the Sam Hill is this place?
It's the Oval Office, bro. We will tweet that out at Pat Unleashed on Twitter.
Really funny.
That is
It's a little better with the old man
It
song
sure
in the
is.
Yes, it
background,
is.
it sure is.
but we provided that soundtrack anyway.
Old man, look at my life.
Classic.
So good.
Neil Young's the worst.
Oh, awful. Despicable.
Yes.
And his politics. Yeah,
His politics is a nightmare, but
a
I was forced to
nightmare.
like him over
Yeah.
the years.
He's Canadian, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Then he
Yes.
should probably zip it.
But a lot of anti-American songs over the years.
Yep.
I would say.
Yep.
Now, it started with Vietnam. I mean, let's face it, he didn't even know what was going on in Vietnam. Shut up about Vietnam. You don't even know what's going on.
I mean, they knew what was happening at Kent State.
No, I don't know about that either. I don't know if they did.
I mean, they reported the news, the facts.
4 dead in Ohio. Yeah, he did report that. That's great. Then he took a shot at Southerners, you know,
sure
and
did.
Southern Man, which was
Yeah.
responded to by Leonard Skinner. Now, to his credit, he did say later that he was too egotistical in that song and condescending to the South. He actually did say that. And then, of course, also what's his face, Van Zandt, said that he shouldn't have taken a shot at Neil Young. So they kissed and made up.
Yeah.
They kissed and made up.
Isn't that
so
special?
everything turned out
Somebody
wonderful.
was getting high together at some point, apparently.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, for
absolutely.
sure. Yeah, no question. All right, let me tell you about Rough Greens. I've been talking about Rough Greens for quite a while now. It's a powder that you sprinkle over your dog's food. Really simple. But with that simple act, you're providing your dog with essential vitamins and minerals, probiotics, omega oils. Basically, all the stuff that's going to make your dog really active again and healthy. Most dogs love this stuff right from the start. My dog certainly did. So much so that she got to the point where she wouldn't even eat the food without the Rough Greens on it. Didn't like it without the Rough Greens. So you want to see if your dog feels the same way about it. So they're going to send you a free bag that you can try out and see if your dog loves it. You can get your free bag of Rough Greens to try out. All you have to do is pay for shipping. Go to roughgreens.com. That's RUFF greens.com. Roughgreens.com or 833-ROUGH-DOG.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Yeah. Oh man, look at my life.
Oh, it's going to be in my head.
And there's so much more.
So bad. And could there be a worse song that goes through your mind all day long? And that's what's going to be happening to me now. Thank you.
And it will be going through the heads of everyone that wants to check out that clip at Pat Unleashed on Twitter.
Maybe it'll help to actually hear the song. You can put it to rest for the day. Maybe.
I've tried that.
Yeah, I have too.
Usually doesn't work.
They say that does work, but it doesn't for me.
No, man. Holy
It
cow.
doesn't for me.
I try. After
Makes it
about
worse.
After about the 10th or 11th time, then you're maybe you hit 18 times, and you would think, all right, maybe it's gone. And then no.
No, and then no.
It's not.
And then it's in your head the first minute you wake up in the morning.
You'd think it's gone, but
I
no.
hate that.
No, it's not.
I hate that.
I know.
888-900-3393, also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. So we've got some
COVID outbreak?
COVID.
Martha's Vineyard?
Yeah, yes, a terrible new outbreak
Stop.
on Martha's Vineyard. Let's see. What the party was it Sunday or Saturday
Friday
or Sunday?
night? Was it Friday night?
Friday?
It was this past weekend. I'm not. I think it was Saturday.
What day was it? So it's Wednesday now. Yeah, you could have your first cases. It's 2 to 10 days.
Yeah, I mean they were there. A lot of those people showed up.
Yeah,
in the middle of last
the
week.
caterers
right?
had to show up for a week.
Right.
A
Yeah, all
long
the
time.
workers were there. Yeah, those tents didn't just pitch themselves.
They didn't?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, they did
You
not.
mean human beings pitched those gigantic...
They were the size of a hotel.
Yeah, bigger than his house. And his house is 7,000 square feet. So those are big tents.
Yes,
Big
absolutely.
tents.
And they put the dance floor over the pool, so that didn't just happen.
Why? Well, I guess they didn't want anybody, falling into the
Fell
pool.
in the pool, and that's where they put the, that
Because
area
there's
was
no
the-
yard there, I guess,
there
right?
was
They
no-
don't have
right,
grass.
Right,
Right.
there's no area for the tent other than right there.
Sure.
So you've got, just put something over the pool. Build a dance floor over the pool. Go
These
ahead.
people.
This is incredible.
The unlimited funds.
Right.
The money he spent on this.
And good
has to
for
be
him, but-
Astronomical. Good for him. Bull crap. No. I'll not be cutting him that slack.
I'm sorry, at a certain point, I think you've made enough money.
This is Mr. Redistribution
I
of
know.
wealth.
Right.
This is income inequality, man. No. I cut him absolutely zero slack on spending all that money on something this frivolous as his own birthday party that he hosted. Are you kidding me? One of your super celebrity friends can't
Right.
throw you a party, man?
Spielberg can't spend some cash for you.
Springsteen, none of these people that you hang with all the time and gave you
That's a good point.
millions of dollars, they can't throw you a party? Really?
He had to
Right.
throw it for himself.
He threw it for himself. He hosted it himself. He invited 500 people, and then he
Well, they
scaled
scaled it back.
to what?
$498.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's they won't say the number because the number is too
no
close
way.
to 500.
That scale back line was all BS.
Let's see the scale back number. What was the exact number of people there? They would have shown you if it had been scaled
Yes.
back. If there were 30 people there, they would have said that. There were not 30
No,
people.
it was.
No, I think it was 498 because you end up Meghan and Harry weren't there, so they didn't show.
Yeah.
We
Were
cut
they
them back.
invited?
I don't think so.
And didn't come?
In real life, I don't think so, no.
And I don't know if Nancy Pelosi was invited either because she had other parties.
And Joe, for
to
sure.
Go to.
Right, the president, for sure.
Oh,
wasn't there.
he can't go. He can't go to that stuff. It would show his complete disintegration. He can't mingle with people and talk to them.
And a crowd like that?
No way.
Oh, my gosh.
Biden
No
would
way.
have been sitting off the edge of the dance floor with his mouth open all night, watching everybody else. It would have been this.
Yeah. Who has the pudding?
That's the B-roll you would have of
Who
Biden.
has the pudding for me? I need my pudding. Barack promised pudding.
You think he'd helicopter in for a couple hours, just to say hello
No.
and chop her out?
No.
He's the president.
He was too busy down getting shock treatment or whatever he does down in Delaware every weekend. Oh, look, there's the
I love this. This is one of my favorite videos of all time.
this is the greatest.
Okay, I have to look at the ground so I don't trip. Wait, look how pretty that flower is right there. I'm gonna
That's
bend
not a
down.
flower, Joe. No, Joe, that's not a flower.
gonna-
That's no.
I'm gonna get it for my girl.
Joseph Robinette.
This is for my
Get it
girl.
for my
Jill.
gal.
not
For my
a
gal.
What, you don't like that?
It's
What,
beautiful,
That's
it's beautiful.
a pretty flower that's gone to
Just
seed.
like you, it's beautiful, Joe.
And now she is going
Up the
to
stairs
throw it
we
away.
go. Down it goes.
Gone.
Bye-bye.
That's awesome.
Bye-bye.
I love it.
I wish she would have stopped and picked it
She
up.
knew where the camera was in relation to the Marine. Like, where can I drop it and no one will see?
Yep. and seriously, why don't you pick up one of the blooms? The one you're getting a dandelion. Grab a yellow one.
Well, you want to be able to blow him off, right?
Yeah, make a wish,
that's what
right?
That's what he was hoping for.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
Make a wish, Jill. Wish that I could make it through the first
And maybe-
year of my presidency.
Maybe that's what she said. I'm not going to blow this damn
I'm
thing.
not
Get
blowing
out
this.
of the helicopter.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll leave that there right now. And, so, COVID cases. All right. New COVID-19 cases have just doubled in on Martha's Vineyard to 48. They include 3 new COVID clusters. There are 25 new cases of fully vaccinated individuals.
I'm sorry, what was that now?
Fully vaccinated. 25 of them. 1 was partially vaccinated, and 20 were not vaccinated. 2 had an unknown vaccination status. So there's a COVID outbreak already on Martha's Vineyard at the Obama Super Spreader event. Congratulations. I mean, what else would you attribute this to?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be that, right? Why would Martha's Vineyard double their cases that quickly?
If people on the island start getting it, like in mass, they are not, because they're already mad about the traffic issue the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they like the business.
I would be too.
Yeah, but they like the business.
They like the business, but I would not like if I lived there, or I had a vacation home there, and then the traffic is so bad you can't get around. That would piss me off because of Mr. Big Shot here hosting a party with 500 people.
I know. Well,
and they're all flying in on the
498.
private jets.
498.
Yeah.
My
And
gosh.
plus all the extra workers
Couple hundred.
coming in. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, you'd have to stay on your 20-acre estate and not be able to travel
All right,
around.
well, when you
Martha's
say it
Vineyard.
like
Life's
that.
hell, I know. You have to send out Millie
Okay,
to get your
it's-
jam. Oh, well.
I grant you, it's a first world problem. But it's a problem
It
nonetheless.
is a problem. It is. Yeah, yeah, I would be. No, no one would. Right? No one's going to be happy about that.
And the thing is, that's not the Obama's only multi-million-dollar place. That they
Right.
paid $12 million for that
Right.
place. $12 million. They paid $8 million
Was it only
for their
12 for the
yeah it
Martha's
was-
Vineyard?
Yeah, 12, maybe 12.75,
Okay. I feel like it was
something
more
like
than
that.
Anyway,
But their DC place was another $8
Yeah.
million.
And
And
they-
that one's 9,000 square feet.
and they still have the Chicago place, right? And they still have
Yeah.
the home in Chicago, and
Right.
then they have the rental, I think, in
Hawaii, they do.
and I think they have a rental.
And he was
in
planning to buy
California.
that.
Yeah, and he was
I
planning
wonder if
on
he's
buying a
purchased
place in
that too,
California.
because
He may have.
that was the rumor that he was going to buy that one as well.
You know, considering how terrified he tries to make all of us about rising sea level tides and ocean currents and all that nonsense, He sure does buy a lot of property on the water, does he not? And he did pay $11.75 million in Martha's Vineyard.
Okay, so it was $12 million.
I mean, I do think at a certain point you've made enough money.
I do think at a certain point you made enough money. Yeah, I do too.
I mean, you're right with him having to host his own party, though.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
It is pathetic.
It's almost sad.
Yeah.
If he wasn't such a douchebag, I might feel sorry for him. Yeah, guy had to host his own party.
Right.
His wife wouldn't even
None
throw
of those
him a
other
party.
dingleberries could throw him a party.
No.
None of those other dingleberries.
I know.
Spielberg's got a yacht the size of islands.
Yes.
Why not do that?
Why not? Apparently, Stephen wasn't interested.
Right.
But he did show up at the party that Obama threw for himself.
Well, you can only scale back so much.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's incredible. It's just incredible. Everybody you've ever heard of was at that party, really. You know, every major star, Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, Jay-Z and Beyonce, who are always at. And why couldn't Jay-Z and Beyonce throw him a bash?
Right.
They're supposedly so close. They go to every single
sure
event.
do.
You couldn't throw Obama a 60th birthday party? Because it's a big one. It's one of the zeros.
Yeah, one of the zeros.
Which are nightmarish. But he's still in pretty good shape, actually. He's still in pretty good for a 60-year-old man. He looks pretty good. He's just a douchebag and a Marxist.
It's tough to look good as a douchebag.
Yeah, it takes the edge off it a little bit. 888-900-3393. Also, somebody sent us the latest numbers regarding Wisconsin school enrollment.
Yeah, because we had said that one good thing that may come out of lockdowns and the pandemic is that more parents will take their children's education into their own hands.
And homeschool.
And that apparently is what is happening, at least by this, little microcosm here.
Get this. So public school attendance down 2.9%, almost 3%. Private schooling down 1.5%.
Enrollment.
Enrollment. Charter schools up 14% in enrollment. And homeschool, 47%.
Increase. Wow. That is incredible. It's even more dramatic when you look at, do we have the other chart as well, Rob? I can't remember if I said
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. So there you go. There's what it looks like in real terms. It looks like it's been pretty steady as far as percentage of enrollment, homeschoolers in Wisconsin. And then this last year, boom.
In the last year, more than 30,000 people have decided to start homeschooling. Good decision.
Yep.
That's a really good decision.
Because Wisconsin still, I wonder how you homeschool in Wisconsin, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Philadelphia or Pennsylvania has a weird homeschool thing where you have to tie it in with the school system.
Yeah, same in Maryland. When we did it, I don't know if that's still the case in Maryland, but 30 years ago when we first started, you had to get. First of all, you had to take all of your schooling material and show it to the state.
Nope.
And they had to okay it.
Right.
And
Pennsylvania,
then
they made us get
check a couple times a year
from the school system, and
that was
everything. Yeah, that was
unreal.
That was the one redeeming thing about living in New Jersey is that there was zero oversight.
Which is great.
Which is really great. Let's see here.
But what they need to do is combine the zero oversight with you being able to use the facilities you're paying for.
Thank you.
Because that pisses me off. They won't do that in Texas. In Texas, you cannot participate in school sports. Can't if you're homeschooling.
Well, then you can't participate in taking my property tax.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. I'm keeping my $30,000 a year. Thank you. Thank you.
How's that working out?
Not well. Not well. They haven't gone along with it yet.
Really?
So, yeah.
Weird.
As far as regulations go in Wisconsin, I can't find specifics, but they are shaded as if they are the middle of the road as far as regulations go. So, like in other words, there's a scale, that goes green, yellow, orange, red. They are yellow.
Wisconsin, middle of the road. We don't send troops in.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, we're not New York State.
That's probably the middle of the road, I'll bet. We won't arrest you with a SWAT team, okay?
I mean, what do you want from us?
On second thought, we might.
Yeah,
we
ideas.
just haven't yet.
What have we said about planting ideas in their heads, gentlemen?
888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up. What about him? That's it?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Wow. You got nothing to say?
Nothing to say.
Go away.
Weird.
I mean, don't look at me. I don't know. She does that sometimes. It's kind of hit and miss,
weird.
too. Sometimes she has
Yeah.
a lot to say.
Right.
Sometimes she just leaves you hanging. Pat Gray. Da-da.
That's right. It's weird. Okay. Got some tweets here. Eric J513. New York is liberated from his reign, but it's still a stronghold for liberal ideas and politics. Albany is still a swamp. Yeah, I'm sure. Novocaine for the soul. Kathy Hochul is no upgrade from Cuomo, but today is certainly a day for us in the People's Republic of New York to celebrate. And celebrate, you know what? You should. You should be.
Andrew Cuomo has resigned. His reign of terror's been declined. Killing old people's been left behind. Andrew Cuomo has resigned. No more probing very much younger chicks or nursing home numbers he couldn't fix. Now Fredo's job's the next to Nick's. Andrew Cuomo has resigned. Deputies has resigned.
No more groping very much younger
chicks.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
You just have to sing it fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Shoehorn that
No,
baby.
we witnessed. I don't know why.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were.
Get it.
Yeah, okay.
We got it.
Don't read into it. We were complimenting you.
Tyler Produces tweets, Andrew Cuomo's career has come full circle. As AG, he forced Elliot Spitzer to resign for a sex scandal. Oh, wow.
Didn't realize that.
Wow, forgot about that. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I was wondering how many New York governors actually just end up resigning. Like, I wonder.
A few.
It seems like there was somebody else too that I just can't think. Yeah. New York governors.
And now his AG has forced him to resign for a sexual harassment scandal. Fascinating, yeah. Sweater Yams tweets, why does the CDC Fauci push masks when they know how masks are useless? They can't have the appearance of doing nothing. And when infections increase despite masks, blame is directed toward the maskless and away from them. Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
But are masks useless? Because I say if you're using them in the right place, like, for instance, a swimming pool, I think they're incredibly effective.
I'm sorry?
Look at this guy. He's in,
Oh, my, no.
and it's not even a mask.
Oh,
He's
my.
got that stupid shield,
The shield,
on.
yeah.
And if I may be so bold, and I don't mean to take away anything from anybody wearing the shield, but that doesn't help at all. Okay, the
Oh, my, no.
air can come around the shield.
Can it?
Yeah.
It doesn't see the shield and then
Yeah.
stop
Are
and go,
you
whoa.
a certified diver?
Thank you,
a
Jeffrey.
certified
No, actually,
swimmer?
I'm not a certified anything. So I'm just I'm a certified common sense person. That's what I am. Certified in common sense.
Okay.
I'm going to say shield doesn't work underwater, and it doesn't work above water.
That felt like
either.
something.
You're going to go with that whether you're
on.
certified or not, right?
Hold on a second. Pull out your Donald Trump impersonation. Now say that again. I'm a certified common sense person.
I'm a certified common sense person. I can't remember how to do the Donald Trump at
I
this
know.
point.
Yeah, right.
Been too long. The Donald Trump. Did we show both of the show both of those swimming shots
we
with the
showed
guy
them.
in the mask again? Because I love this.
Bro,
I love it.
Bro,
Look at that.
How many fingers am I holding up, bro?
Why?
Can't even see.
Why do you have a shield on in the water? Why?
Well, he's
I don't. Unless he's joking. Is that a joke?
No, Art of Janelle sent that to us. I believe they were at a hotel
Wow.
and saw this cat in the pool, and they were like, "Okay, we got to snap some pictures and send it to Pat Gray."
It's unbelievable. Dude, please. And I don't use that word lightly. Dude. Come on now. Come on. Seriously.
By the way, Governor Cuomo becomes the 9th New York governor to resign.
wow.
Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, 2008, Elliot Spitzer. Yeah, my goodness.
Wow.
It goes back a while, but
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet it does. 1800s were most of them.
Well, Nelson Rockefeller?
Resigned?
Wow.
Huh.
That's weird.
What year?
73?
Okay. That was a little before our time.
Yeah. And then
Way before.
My
1942.
grandfather
hold on.
probably
Hold
knew
on,
about
Jeffy.
it.
Stop me when I get to one of these that happened before your time. 1942, 1913, 1910, 1885, 1829, 1817.
None of those were before his time.
That's what I thought.
None of those. All right. The Suicide Squad, their new movie with Margot Robbie.
Yeah, it's okay.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
I haven't seen any of the Suicide Squad movies, but it's apparently failing at the box office. And Mashable is blaming who? Anti-vaxxers.
Wow, and a lot of the Hollywood dingleberries are blaming the streaming.
Well, of course, and that's
deals.
what it is.
Right,
it's the streaming. Yeah. It's not
HBO Max said
anti-vaxxers.
HBO Max said it was their second most viewed movie when it on the weekend that it dropped. So I mean, it's doing fine, right? I mean, they love it, but it's all these movies that are underperforming at the box office.
Well, when you release it at home, of course it's going to hurt the box office at the theater.
Are you guys familiar with the lawsuit between Scarlett Johansson and Disney right now? Mm-hmm. I am totally on her side.
I am too.
I mean, she is suing because the contract said she'd get like a percentage of box office receipts.
Yeah. And then they released it at home at the same time.
The pandemic happens. They release it at home at the same time. They're not giving her cuts of that. That is bullcrap.
It is. It absolutely is.
That's why you have a manager. That should have been taken care of.
Okay. Stop.
Yeah, but you didn't see the pandemic coming. You didn't see that coming, right?
And they didn't write into the contract like that, like say, hey, end streaming. So,
but in fairness, Disney should give her a cut of everything they get.
Yep, absolutely.
Because you got to pay $30 for it.
Right. So that technically is the box office.
So that's box office.
Yeah.
So she should get a cut of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed.
And they're not doing that.
Yeah. So the contract's worded theatrical release. That's even more ambiguous than saying box office.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, that's why when what was it, the Justice League that was 8 hours long or whatever, it had 60 different ones. But that's why they made it was released as a movie because all the actors had it in their contract that it was to be released as a film and not broken up into a series. They would have had to redo all their contracts and stuff with that. I mean, that's what's his face there, the producer said, or the director.
That's why the thing was 4 hours, 4.5 hours long, or whatever it was. But it was also R-rated, which messed it up a little bit. For some people.
Yeah. I can
Jeffy
see
included.
why that.
Jeffy, big time.
Do people even look at that?
Yes.
Oh, that's just silly.
People do.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes, they do. Yes.
I don't know why.
I do. I mean, my pronouns are not they, so I don't know about them, but I do. And in my family.
You got kids, Yeah.
Yeah. My youngest now is 21, so my kids are mostly grown. Well, they're completely grown. They're all grown.
I meant it more in the royal. You got kids, as in people that have kids.
We used to be really careful about even some of the PG-13 movies that we wouldn't let them watch.
Oh, those are terrible.
Like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, some of those PG-13s, Pat, are just terrible.
I know, they are.
Wait, what's wrong with Mrs. Doubtfire?
But that's just the way we did things in my house. You don't have to do it in yours. I've never said Jeffy, I expect you to do the things we do.
I just find it surprising that people look at those.
Yeah, we do.
That's all I said.
So anyway.
Jeffy probably just now realized what those letters even mean as of this moment.
Probably.
He's just like, I just thought they're random letters.
There's a rating system?
What's a 17 all about?
So I walk into the living room the other day, and my daughter, who is 31, and her and my wife Jackie are both watching Mrs. Doubtfire, and I'm like, Jackie, what? You're letting them watch this?
Oh no,
that's funny.
Oh no,
and she's like,
that's really funny.
I'm letting him watch this. She's an adult human being now. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true, isn't it? That's kind of true. So I guess Mrs. Doubtfire might be okay. All right, yeah.
Okay, fine.
All right.
That's funny.
All right, fine.
Yeah, we're kind of starting to go through that with our oldest, who's 18 now, Aslan, and you kind of have this moment where you're like,
oh yeah, she's
crap.
an adult.
I guess you can make up your own mind now.
Yeah, it's hard to get used to. Obviously, my daughter has 2 children now. She's 31 years old.
It's so ingrained in you, though. What?
It is. Exactly. Because Mrs. Doubtfire has always been verboten for them. But not now, probably. Probably not now, 31.
I hope not.
Yeah. All right, let me tell you about Start Mail Free email services like Gmail and Yahoo aren't really free. You pay with your privacy, of course. And since those companies have access to every email you send and receive, big tech can sell your data to the highest bidder, and they do. Plus, when you delete an email, it's not deleted. They can still pull that up for whatever purpose. Now, StartMail keeps my email private, period. Every email is encrypted, even if the recipient doesn't use encryption, which means big tech can't read, scan, analyze, or sell my personal information ever. Not even Big Brother can snoop around in your email. StartMail also prevents government agencies from spying on you, like in dragnet operations, and like what happened to Tucker Carlson, who I think is on Glenn's show today. So that should be really good. I think in the second hour. So be listening for that. Look, I don't trust big tech, and neither should you. Start securing your email privacy with StartMail. Sign up today, and you'll get 50% off your first year. Go to startmail.com/unleashed. That's startmail with a T. Start START mail.com/unleashed for 50% off your first year. Startmail.com/unleashed.
Pat Gray returns.
Anyway, Suicide Squad opened to just around 27 million last weekend. What were they expecting? 27 million? That doesn't seem bad in this COVID hampered box office.
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean,
environment.
they're when they say underperforming. I mean, I think they were expecting 50 or 60. You know, so that's more than less than
you're not
half,
going to get that now. You're not going to get that right now. Those days might be over.
I feel like there were a couple of movies that hit that mark.
Were there?
But again, which is kind of
it's got to be a pretty big movie.
Lead, yeah.
And Suicide Squad's not it. It's got to be something super big,
especially when it's released on streaming. Yeah, right? Especially when you have the streaming behind it.
Yeah, but Mashable is not happy with those that don't like the vax. I mean that they wrote that article.
Well, yeah, they're blaming it on the unvaxxed. Stop it.
Unvaccinated. Shut up. The unvaxxed are going to be the new Jews.
They already are.
Yeah, they're the new Jews.
They already are. It's not pretty at all.
No, but they got this new shirt. If you want to show off, make it easy for you. A new shirt. I was talking about the design with the pocket. Look at this guy. He's got a see-through pocket there that displays your vaccination card. And
also you can show
it's transparent.
Everybody how cool you are.
Yeah, that way you don't have to hang it on your
I'm
neck.
Vaccinated.
Right, you don't have to pull it out and all that stuff. You can see it right there on your chest.
It'd be so much easier if you just put a chip in.
So that's the new Gucci shoes.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Gucci's right now.
Yeah, Gucci.
It cost me $800.
Right.
So I've got my vaccination card.
Good.
You see it? See it right here? I got a transparent pocket so you can see my vax card. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And let them wear that wonderful badge as opposed to NFL training camps with the bracelets that you guys can be the ones wearing the mark. That's cool.
Right.
Do it. I ain't.
I know.
Ah, man. Plus there's this t-shirt. Who sent this to us?
This was sent I believe it was by Evan Rogers. I'll have to check.
Lied. People died.
Fauci lied. People died.
That guy size?
Love it.
Yeah, you got fat guy size over there. That's XXX, baby.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Fat guy seating. Fat guy seating. Congratulations. Somebody,
let's see here. Hang on.
Somebody cares about you. Look at that. That thing is big. What is that? That's the tent, I think, that Obama had at his party.
It looked different on TV.
It's the Obama tent with arms.
Is it? Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So,
yeah.
Enjoy that, will you?
But if you want to play that clip of Fauci, continuing to be his Fauci self.
Yeah, I do.
My gosh, this guy is insufferable.
Talking freedom and safety.
Fauci, do you agree with Randy Weingarten, the head of the largest teachers union in the country, who came out yesterday and said, yes, teachers should be vaccinated inside schools? Do you think they should be mandated to be vaccinated?
Yeah, I'm going to upset some people on this, but I think we should. I mean, we are in a critical situation now. We've had 615,000 plus deaths, and we are in a major surge now as we're going into the fall, into the school season. This is very serious business. You would wish that people would see why it's so important to get vaccinated. But you're not going to get mandates centrally from the federal government. Yet. But when you're talking about local mandates for schools, for teachers, for universities, for colleges, I'm sorry. I mean, I know people must like to have their individual freedom and not be told to do something. But I think we're in such a serious situation now that under certain circumstances, mandates should be done.
I'm sorry that I know people probably like to have their freedom over there, but
this is a man who doesn't understand freedom in the least. He can't comprehend it.
People like to do what they like to do, but not in this instance.
He has no clue that you can't take it from us. Our freedom comes from God, not from you, Anthony Fauci. Not only can the federal government not take it, but neither can state or local governments take our freedom from us, because that's not who it comes from. And he's got no understanding of that. Absolutely zero understanding. We don't just have freedom when it's convenient. We don't just have freedom when everybody is healthy. We don't just have freedom when the sun is shining or when Anthony Fauci thinks it's appropriate over there. It's forever our freedom. Yeah. So those who are willing to sacrifice their freedom for their security deserve neither and will lose both. And that's something that he can't comprehend, obviously.
No way.
He just can't comprehend it. He's getting worse. He's getting a lot worse as time goes on. It's time for him to go away.
Yeah, the quack needs to leave.
Yeah, he needs to go home. Go home, Anthony. We've heard enough from you. All right? All right.
Old man, look at your life.
He needs to go home, please. Great to have you with us. Thanks for being here. 888-900-3393. Also, at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. You know what we forgot to do is chewing the fat.
I know.
You didn't even bring it up.
Well, we were talking about other things.
You didn't even bring it up.
We were talking about other things. You went right into some other stuff with your mask mandates. And
wow. Well,
I hate to pull you away from your mask mandates. So important.
We'll get into it in a few minutes. We'll do it maybe 7:30 then. As we do this live. Now, if you're listening to this on the podcast, you can disregard the 7:30 part.
30 minutes.
Bottom of the hour. Bottom of the hour.
Bottom of the hour.
We'll be able to get to chewing the fat.
30 minutes
Jeffy.
after or 30 minutes before.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget the all-request lunch hour coming up at noon this morning. Or this afternoon. I guess noon is afternoon, right?
Yes,
Good morning,
is.
everybody. It's a beautiful morning for an afternoon lunch program.
Give you an opportunity to rip us off for a few prizes, too.
Yeah, we got some Hardee's gift certificates coming up that we'll give away. You could rip us off for those later on.
Flap there expired. We'll have to come up with something else. Maybe a station T-shirt.
maybe a station T-shirt if we can find one. Rustle one up for you, or a mug, or a koozie. We got some koozies.
You know what? We'll go dig around the prize closet and let you know.
We got this chicken.
Oh, we're not giving that away. That's
the morning show chicken. Every morning show has a chicken, right?
Got some tweets here. Haitian 1999 tweets. Can we call the Obama bash a sophisticated super spreader? Yeah, I like it. Yes, we absolutely can.
Sophisticated super spreader.
Johnny going legit. You notice Obama said, "You've made enough money," right? Yeah, not we've.
Yeah.
Plus, when he said that, you remember how they used to cry poor mouth all the time? Don't we deserve a president who's got some credit card debt? A student loan debt?
Student loan debt. We're still trying to pay off the student loans.
We deserve a president who's in debt? I don't know if that's something Americans deserve.
I remember a story.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump had a lot of debt, too.
Okay, but in the year 2000, as the story goes, I think it was LA Times. I forget that he was standing at the rental car counter at the airport, and his credit card bounced or something. Like he could not get a rental car. This is before you had Uber or Lyft or something like that. It was just a big to do. How about that American dream? from I can't afford to get a rental car at the airport to 8 years later I'm the president of the United States to just less than a decade after that I'm owning $1 million homes
I'm a 100 millionaire and I've got 4 homes all over the world. All over the freaking world.
But my children are going to some of the top universities in the country.
Right, aren't they going to Princeton or someplace?
And University of Michigan.
And Princeton.
Okay.
Or something. Dartmouth, Princeton, somewhere in there.
But you've made enough money. You've made enough.
At some point. But here's what Michelle said about the debt thing.
I ask you, don't we deserve a president who understands what it's like to carry a little loan debt? Who knows?
What a weird thing that is.
That access to an education shouldn't be based on whether your family can afford it, that we need to train our young people and give them opportunities. Don't we deserve that kind of leader?
No, not really. Not that. It's not really been one of my priorities.
Come to think of it, no.
Hey, I'm checking off my list for what I'm looking for at a candidate, and I can't find somebody with really heavy loan debt.
Really?
Yeah. Do we have a candidate
you got
with
one.
Serious loan debt?
Yes, his name was Donald Trump.
Jeez. Yeah, $400 million in debt.
I mean,
$400 million.
He was a big believer in debt. That's what gets you rich, man.
Right. And he is.
Yeah.
And so now are the Obamas. And what an amazing thing. You become a public servant, you become president, and then you are set forever. And so are generations of your family. Isn't it interesting?
Isn't that interesting?
It really is.
Another thing that's interesting,
Really
you don't really necessarily have to become president.
No, that's
true.
true.
You can become a lowly congressman or a lowly senator.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pretty much set forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
No doubt about
how
it.
that works.
Huh. All right. Also, we got this just in. Fort Worth ISD superintendent says he's directed staff to add required masks to back-to-school guidance after getting a letter from 100 Cook Children's physicians. The district joins Dallas ISD and Austin ISD. That's really great. So
defying Greg Abbott once again.
It's
going to be interesting to see what happens on Monday when school starts back, right?
Won't it, though? Yeah, Monday is, let's see, so 14th, 15th, 16th. So August 16th, they're going back to school.
Plano goes back today, I believe I saw.
Why would you go back to school in the middle of the week? That's asinine.
I mean, Illinois has been in already.
Yeah, I think like somebody went back on the 3rd of August, and somebody in the South, I forget who. It was Mississippi or I don't know, someplace. But Dr. Fauci wants masks and vaccines in school, wants that to be mandatory.
For teachers, yeah.
Right? Yeah. For our teachers. Mm-hmm. He wants the kids masked up. Of course, already the students 12 and over have to be vaccinated.
God, we are screwing up a generation. We're faceless, expressionless psychopaths is what we are raising right now.
And it makes it. I'm sorry. It makes it harder to breathe. When you got something over your mouth and your nose all day long. And you have to talk like this, and you're breathing your own CO2 all freaking day, and you're messing with the mask, and germs are getting all over it, and so you're sucking those into your system too.
Yeah, so I want to get this right. When you have something over your mouth and your nose, that makes it difficult to breathe.
Yes. Isn't that weird?
Huh. And we have a thing that it's like...
Unless you breathe out your gills. What? Do you have... For those of us who have gills,
you're to be fine.
I guess you should be fine.
Pat, don't we have a thing? I forget where it was. It was like 47 here it is. 47 studies confirm ineffectiveness of masks for COVID, and 32 more confirm their negative health effects for kids.
Oh, wow.
So we'll have to post this out on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
This is
47 studies now.
Ineffectiveness, and 32
that it might be
say it's harmful.
Actually harmful. And it was Fauci who said, there's no deleterious effect of masks over it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then people are saying, I love that they're saying, yeah, he said that early on, okay? Well,
no,
first of all,
that was not early on, that particular comment. But go ahead.
But he'll say that's the argument, is that he said that early on before we knew the science or whatever. Okay, no, that's not accurate. But then at the height of it, when he is saying, let's go and do masks and stuff, he's sitting right next to two people at the Washington Nationals game who are masked up. Dude's got his mask down. They are mocking you. They mocked you at the Obama party. They mocked you with Rashida Tlaib dancing. That's all. They make the rules for us. It's just like the Obama money quote.
Yeah.
They make the rules
Hypocrites.
and then they want to see what they can get away with. They're laughing at us.
Freaking hypocrites. And I'm tired of it. And I know everybody's tired of it. And it just keeps coming. They just keep piling it on.
Sure
the
do.
hypocrisy just gets deeper and thicker every stinking day. Every day. Meanwhile, San Francisco sheriff's deputies are threatening to resign over the vaccine mandate.
Good.
In San Francisco. How about that? Union representing officers in the San Francisco Sheriff's Department said that many sheriff's deputies would resign if the department sought to enforce a new coronavirus vaccine mandate. So these guys don't want to, they don't want to take away people's freedom. In a Facebook post on Friday, the union wrote that the city's mandate, which threatens termination for noncompliance, was out of step with Newsom's own mandate, which at least offered regular testing as an alternative. The SFDSA has always promoted COVID-19 safety and has given out masks as well as face shields, which, by the way, to me are worthless. What can the
but if you have the shield on and the mask, then you're a little bit safer.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, if you wear them both, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure that protects you completely.
Well, I don't know about completely. But
No, completely. I can't imagine any sort of germ getting through that defense
It's
system.
like walking around with 2 chain link fences on your face.
It is, right. Right. If you get past the first one, no way can you get past the second.
Correct.
Am I right? Who's with me on
Dr. Jeffy, is that correct?
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
The problem we're faced with now is the strict San Francisco mandate, which is vaccine or be terminated. If deputy sheriffs are forced to vaccinate, a percentage of them will retire early or seek employment elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way,
Well, they'll have to. I mean,
they'll have to because they'll be terminated.
Yeah.
But I'll say it again. There's plenty of jobs to be had out there if you are terminated
What'd
from
you
your
say
job.
yesterday? Over 10 million?
10.1 million jobs are available. 10.1 million.
Somebody's got to start that website, novaxjobs.com, which, by the way, that domain had already been taken.
Oh, it had.
But there's nothing on it, so we'll see.
Wow. Somebody will offer it for a massive price.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody will pay it. 888-900-3393. Here's a British, here's a British healthcare worker refusing the vaccination. Some of her thoughts for you.
Got a letter through from a care company that I used to work for, or I work for, that has now sent me a letter saying that because I won't get vaccinated, that they're going to terminate my employment. Now, I'm not being funny, but I've worked in care homes where we've had days where we are so short on staff that we have had to go in and go, right, we will change your pads, we will make you comfortable, and we will serve you food, but we do not have the staff or the time to get you out of bed because we're so short-staffed. These residents in all these care homes are basically being abused with the amount of neglect due to staff shortages, and now they're sacking people because they refuse to get vaccinated. Oh. I just don't see how that's possible, because what's worse, being even shorter staffed, or the risk of bringing COVID into the home when they're all vaccinated anyway. It's now estimated that there's going to be about 40,000 people that are going to be let go from care homes.
40,000?
Yeah.
Because of these
things.
Because
they've already made that deal. They don't care.
Taking with people that are refusing to get vaccinated or not.
Not 40,000.
I don't want to get vaccinated. It's still in clinical trial. Yeah. I don't want it yet. In a few years, when it's actually past trials, I will get it. But I am not getting it, and now because I'm being forced to get it, I will not be getting it anyway.
Pause it for a second. Plus, what is she, 25, 30 maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe, tops. She doesn't, you would think, she doesn't need to be forced into a vaccination. Let her wait. Let her wait.
Right.
I can't take it. The chances of a person like that who's seemingly healthy, I don't know, obviously, all her situation, but she seems healthy. She's young. There's no reason. What is it, a 99? We just saw this statistic. Between 0 and 17, it's 99.997% chance that you're going to survive it if you get it.
Oh, it's not 100.
It's not 100. Up to 35, it is 99.99.
Again.
Wow. You're right. It's not 100. It's not 100.
So
it's the same, Clorox wipes. They always kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria.
Do they?
I think there's something that you legally can't say 100%.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know why. Is there really? 0.1% of viruses and bacteria that survive Clorox bleach? I don't know. But I've never seen one claim 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't. I think you can't. I think it's some sort of FDA rule or something. But anyway, there's a person who you would think should have the option of not getting vaccinated if she doesn't want to.
And she does. She just can't work here.
Right, that's true.
I mean, I don't know what your deal is.
That is true.
Such a big deal? You don't have to get vaccinated, but you're not.
You don't have
here.
to work here. Yeah, it's just like a closing time.
No.
Right. That's exactly right.
You don't have to go home, but you can't
stay
here.
Right.
You got to say it kind of staccato like that. But you can't stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Now I got another earworm.
All right. Yeah. And you're
one.
welcome. You're welcome for that one, too. The vaccine mandates have not been made by Southwest Airlines, American Airlines, and Delta Airlines.
Yeah, just the opposite.
How about that?
So United said you got to get vaxxed by whatever day it was.
Or you're fired by October 25th.
25th. And these other three airlines said, nah, not us.
Which is strange. That's really strange.
Will they be forced into it, though?
The FAA is going to have some. There's going to be some sort of funding or some sort of. You want access to the airways, then you're going to get them vaxxed.
All the money they've taken from the government,
right?
You betcha the government will make them go the line.
They will.
They've been such hardcore wearing a mask. And
they
everybody must, toe the line.
Yes.
So that.
Yeah. American Airlines is not exactly customer friendly.
No.
Well, none of them have been during this pandemic either. Even Southwest has lost their minds on disabled kids who might end up causing a disruption on a flight they're kicking off. It's so weird. And right down to the mask, I don't sleep on airplanes. But I finally fell asleep once, and dude comes by and is like, put your mask on. I'm like, bro, I was asleep. So what you do is on Southwest, where you get to pick your seat, you pick the window, you take your mask, you lean, you're looking out the window, and then you fall asleep. Nobody knows your mask is off. You're welcome.
Another good safety tip from Keith Malinak.
If you want to sleep on a plane and you don't want to be disturbed by the
because
steward.
The eating thing doesn't work anymore because you're supposed to put it back on during
chewing. In between bites. Shut up.
Between bites. Yeah, no. 888-900-3393. Can't take it.
It's Pat Gray Unleashed on the Blaze.
Passionate about it. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Yesterday we talked about the 500 best albums of all time as determined by Rolling Stone. And we mentioned the fact that no Boston albums, no Foreigner. No Boston, no Foreigner. In the top 500 of all time, Boston's debut.
That doesn't seem right.
It isn't right.
I went through it with a fine-tooth comb.
So did I yesterday after the show. Because
confirmed?
Yes, absolutely 100% confirmed. Now you might say, well, okay, that's because they're not hip enough, they're not influential enough.
500 top albums
for Rolling Stone. You know who made the list? Boyz II Men, Britney Spears, Taylor Swift had 2 albums. Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, ABBA is on the freaking list. But not Boston's debut.
Oh, honey.
Are you kidding?
I mean,
it sold 25 million copies, 17 million, like right away.
Yeah.
And now I think it's up to 22, 23, 25 million in there somewhere. And it's not there. It's just not there. There's just no justice. No justice. And it's about time, again, right? It's rolling around now where it's time for the new nominations for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Be interesting to see. Are they going to get shut out again?
No way. Oh, yeah.
Both those bands be shut out again.
I just sent you an article, too, where they talked about some of the newer bands that are going to be
that are eligible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at it, because just to be clear, Foreigner wasn't on.
Not on.
No, there was not. Right. Not even close, my friend.
The Connells make it?
Not even close.
I'm sure the Connells are all over it.
Oh, yeah, well,
right? Yeah. The Connells are nominated 4 times to make up for the egregious past where they haven't ever been nominated.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. But that's going to be a bad day for you. When we're going to be joking around one day, and the Connells are going to appear on the nominees list.
I would not be surprised at this point. So you know what the top 5 albums were? At number 5 on this list, The Beatles, Abbey Road.
Okay.
All right. Definitely
Seems
belongs.
fair.
At number 4, Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life.
That was huge.
Absolutely belongs.
Huge,
Love that album. It's really good. Now, Joni Mitchell, Blue was number 3.
Ooh.
At number 2 was a band.
Joni Mitchell in the top 5?
Yeah.
I mean, a great album.
Top 5. Yeah.
5?
Joni freaking Mitchell. Then, for my money, the most overrated album ever, Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys.
That's not even their best.
I know. Wow. I know it's a darling of the critics. I can't for the life of me figure out why. But, I mean, it's a weird album.
That sure is.
And then number one, the all-time greatest album in
Michael
rock
Jackson,
history.
Off the Wall.
Good guess? Not
U2,
right.
Achtung Baby.
Not even close.
Was Michael.
Although U2 was on the list.
Thriller was the bigger album than Off the Wall for Michael, but
Yeah, it was. But that's not it either.
Better than Ezra. How does your garden grow? No?
Marvin Gaye, What's
my
Going
gosh.
On?
Okay.
Come on.
Are you serious?
No.
We live in a world that's upside down in every respect. Every single respect.
No way.
I know, right? All right, got some tweets here from Tobin for Pope. Hey, Pat and Keith, Jeffy, you should be aware that 2 weeks after his second Moderna shot, Jeffy will be socially upgraded to vaxxed status and won't be able to hang out with you guys anymore.
Oh. Is your mom not going to let you play with us anymore after that?
I mean, I want to.
So is it August 24th you go back?
Somewhere in there.
That's a Tuesday. So you would be in the next day for chewing the fat.
Oh, yeah. If you're vomiting and you've grown a tail and your arm fell off, I want you right there in that chair. Right there in that chair.
Time out, Pat.
Speaking of which.
Grown a tail?
Speaking of which, we got a bone to pick with you. Do we have it?
What are you talking about?
Play the Jeffy thing where he's talking about his vaccination.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. So Martin's in.
Now,
for
Martin's
Corby
in today, so
it should be on the wall.
Know where it is.
I'm going to actually come in there and look for it. Hang on.
This has to be dealt with because you were driving me nuts yesterday with this.
What are you talking about?
First of all, wait for the audio, okay? And then you'll find out what I'm talking about. First of all, here it is.
What I'm talking about.
Here it is.
Grown a third tail.
I haven't grown a third tail. Wait,
Okay.
you have 2 tails
I
now,
do.
and you're talking about growing a third?
Yes.
It's I haven't grown
Yes,
a
I
tail,
do.
not I
Yes,
haven't grown
I-
a third tail.
I have not grown a third
Show
tail.
me your other 2 tails.
Show us right now. Oh, no.
No, okay, don't. I take that
Okay,
back.
no.
Don't.
Zip up. No.
No.
We're good.
No,
We're good,
okay.
man.
All right. You win. You've got 2 tails, and you haven't grown a third. I'm glad. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo, crisis averted. Okay.
All right. So then there's Make Men Men Again. Why is anyone listening to Fauci anymore? Those that do are clearly in need of a daddy in their lives. And from Cuomo's All Hands team. Cuomo's All Hands team.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. Fauci isn't sorry. He's enjoying his power grab. Well, that's for sure. Yeah,
Cuomo All Hands team. You know what else was great too? I believe it was coined from this show actually yesterday. Biden is a greeter in chief.
Yes.
Greeter in chief.
Yes.
Greeter in chief.
That's a great
That is
job
awesome.
for him. I mean, he's literally not qualified to be at the front of a Walmart touching little kids. That's what he'd be doing.
To Walmart.
Welcome to the White House.
The pudding is on aisle 4. Bring me some pudding,
sir.
Can I smell your kid's hair?
No, sir.
Gee, their hair smells terrific.
No, can I just get a sticker? I got to return this to customer service. Can I just? I need a sticker to take up to the.
No, I'm not sticky.
No.
Nothing sticks to me.
No, I'm trying to return.
Except a magnet where I got my injection
Right.
for the vaccine.
But you know how you give a sticker out? Like that's the job. That's all you have to do.
500 million people have a million. No, a million billion people have gotten the vaccine.
Sir.
Wait, where do I turn?
No,
I need to find
the
door.
I'm
Okay, I'm going to follow.
You have one job.
The Secret Service agent.
And it's turn right.
Oh, look at these big bushes. Can I pee here? I got to go potty. I have to go potty.
Yeah. How long does it take you to pee, sir? Actually, don't answer that.
About an hour and a half. Should do it.
So, yeah.
Should do it.
Can I get that sticker for customer service?
Where's my pants?
I've been going for the last hour already.
Adult diapers, aisle 7, I think. Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Going to do Chewing the Fat with Jeffy. A very special episode. Because we forgot last hour. So.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a special second hour edition of Chewing the Fat.
Nice.
Meantime, let's talk to Stephen in Idaho. Hey, Stephen, you're on the Blaze.
Good morning.
Morning.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Hey, so I think this is kind of ironic. My sister, who's a PA and also has her educational doctorate, much like Dr. Jill Biden, comes into town for the weekend with her wife. Yes, her wife. They're from Seattle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So she comes into town. So we turn out we're all going to have dinner with her. Well, then it turns out it's going to be like a little family reunion. We end up getting a banquet room and 25 people show up. So I show up with my kids. Now, I've never had COVID. My youngest has never had COVID. My other kids have had COVID. Everybody around me's had COVID. I've never gotten so much as a sniffle. So I go there, and of course, the first question is, are you vaccinated?
Oh, shut up.
And I'm like, no. Why not? It's a global pandemic. I said, well, because I never got sick, never had any symptoms, and so I'm not going to get vaccinated. Plus, it's still in its trial. It's not approved. When it's FDA approved, I'll think about it. I'm just hesitant.
And it's also none of her business.
Right.
Exactly. I was going to do the thing that they're doing on TikTok, but that would have been rude at a family event. And being a former stand-up comic, I actually know a lot of really good responses, but I really held my tongue.
Yeah.
So anyway, I gave them all the things. I said, listen, it's not done. You don't know. And she's like, it's a pandemic. I said, depends on
it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't really matter anyway. And then I said, you know what, my body, my choice, and I walked off.
Oh, good.
So,
nice.
But so that was it, and it kind of blew over, and no big deal. And family is family. We all love each other. And then last night I get an email. My sister, who came into town, who's in the medical field and is vaccinated, tested positive for COVID last night.
Oh, man.
Apologizing. She had the sniffles and the sore throat on Sunday when we all got together for brunch. And now a couple of days later, she said, well, I might as well get tested. I have to because of my job. And so now the email goes out to everybody who is in attendance that you might catch COVID from somebody who is vaccinated. And I'm like, okay,
unreal.
That's ironic. I've gone all this time without having so much as a symptom, and if I get it, I'm going to get it from a room full of vaccinated people.
But you don't have any symptoms as of now, right?
No, and I probably never will. I mean, God gave me this incredible thing called an immune system.
Right.
And,
I've heard of that.
I think mine's pretty much in high gear. I got antibodies up the antibody, so that's the way I look at it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Stephen. And that's the thing, your natural immunity, and it sounds like he's got some powerful natural immunity. That's way better than these artificial things that they've made up for us and put in a vial that you jam into your arm and squeeze into your system.
And nobody actually cares about that yet. I mean, nobody talks about the herd immunities. Nobody talks about being healthy and taking the right supplements and getting better. It's all, if you don't take the vaccine, then
you're evil.
You're evil. Yeah, you're the bad guy. You're the bad person.
Ron,
incredible.
In Virginia. Hi, you're on the Blaze.
Hey, good morning, Pat, Keith,
morning.
and Jeffy. Three butts. Hey, we've seen some of the videos from Obama Palooza, and I'm trying to find this one where Busta Rhymes is up there talking, and these are supposedly sophisticated, vaccinated people, and he's going, F your mask, F you can't tell me what I'm going to wear, and I'm free, I can breathe when I want, and all these people are cheering. They're cheering him on. So I thought that crew was pro-vaccination.
Yeah,
I don't know that was at the party.
Yeah,
right?
he wasn't at the party.
He wasn't at the party.
That was a separate separate affair. But appreciate it, Ron. Busta Rhymes did speak out really strongly against the vaccine and butting into his business and all that. But that was not the Obama party.
Right.
He was somewhere else.
It's surprising. You'd think that Busta would have been invited to the Obama party, right?
Yes, you would think that. But no, Busta wasn't there.
Busta was not invited.
You got a new nickname from him. Was Jeffy Three Tails now?
It's Jeffy Three Tails. Yeah. No, I don't have 3 tails. That was the point.
Right. He's just got the 2.
Oh.
Still.
My bad.
All right. A very special episode of Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher. The intro's maybe a tad longer than it needs to be.
Sure. But it's an earworm, and that's the theme of today's show.
It is an earworm. This is better than Neil Young.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
better
God.
than Old Man.
Oh, man, look at my...
Cats in Heat is better than Neil Young.
Way better than that. And...
That is awesome.
Let's chew the fat.
Congratulations are in order to Greta Thunberg. She's on the cover of the first issue of Vogue Scandinavia. She just turned 18 years of age earlier this year.
Away
they're trying to. She's not going away because she's the fresh-faced, as we've seen in various documentaries and news items, and her long braided hair, which she occasionally fiddled with during the afternoon, and she wears her striped cotton shirt. They're just in love with her. They're just in love with her. And Greta points out the very patchwork stitching on her clothes and the repair job that she did herself. She hasn't bought anything new since 3 years. She usually just buys secondhand stuff. And she also said, I just borrow things from people I know. How about you get your own stuff?
Why don't you borrow a textbook and go back to school?
1 second, I'm controlled by my parents. I can't think for myself. The next second, I'm an evil, manipulative little child. Yeah.
Well, no, those are both concurrent.
I was going to say,
you're
both can be true.
Yeah, they're not mutually exclusive.
How dare you? I don't even get a hard how dare you with Greta, man. That hurts.
Right.
Come on, Martin.
How dare you?
Thank you. All right. A heads up or heads down are in order. It's been a week, and the snake is still on the loose. A 6-foot West African banded cobra on the loose here in DFW.
Oh, no.
Grand Prairie area. Throughout the DFW Metroplex, actually. The owner realized it had escaped its enclosure last week, called 911. He did have a permit to own the snake from the state. And they are urging residents to call 911 immediately if they see
poisonous
the snake.
or?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Boy. Very, very, very poisonous.
Lethal?
Yes. It's an African banded cobra.
Okay.
Wow. And now the owner thinks that it's dead. Thinks that it snuck out and that it died.
Shoot.
But I mean, he's tweeting.
Wait, the snake's tweeting?
He's tweeting. The snake is tweeting,
nice.
And he tweeted out. He tweeted out an interactive map of where he's been, Cobra Grand, and he tweeted out where he's been.
I love it.
Well, he's clearly not dead then.
Correct. That's
Look
what
at
I
him
mean.
slithering all over the place.
Oh, he's taking the highway too.
He goes all the way around DFW, and he ends up back at the airport. You'll see him as he travels around DFW.
Wait, the snake is traveling around the Metroplex?
Yes.
Huh. Did he take a flight to... Wait, whoa. What?
And then he ends up at DFW. So I mean, he's close to here. He's close to us here.
Good.
Oh,
and then other animals who have Twitter accounts in the DFW area, like the Possum Grand, tweeted out that out here putting in some work. Where you at, Cobra? So they're looking for it. They're out looking for the cobra at DFW. So,
epic. That is great.
And so, speaking of animals, the elephants. Remember the elephants in China that they're wandering around China,
wandering through
animals.
cities and stuff, villages.
So they've evacuated around 150,000 people now for the 14 Asian elephants who have been on the move for months because they've been crushing through cities and the people are in their path. More than 25,000 police officers using vehicles and drones have monitored the herd. And since they've made international headlines, they've traveled 500 kilometers, which I'm not real sure how far that actually
Well,
is.
it could be 5 feet or 5,000 miles.
We just don't know.
You don't. There's no way to tell.
But as they approach the settlements, they tell people to move. They don't want conflict with them because the residents are like, we're going to protect our crops and our homes.
And shoot them?
Yeah, they're going down.
That would be
so
a
they're
fun
trying
traffic
to.
report.
They've put electric fences up and bait and artificial roads, and they're trying to get them back to the nature reserve that they came from. Now, it pretty much failed, except this last weekend they started going back toward the nature reserve, and they're about 100 miles out.
Did you say they're putting up artificial roads?
Yeah.
What does that
They're
mean?
trying to drive the herd toward the nature reserve.
Oh, are they like the cobra? Do they follow the road if they see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, they say there's about 300 of these wild elephants living in China, these Asian elephants. If I was in charge, there'd be like 286 left because these 14, we're putting them down.
Yeah.
They're ruining all kinds. They're ruining human property. And no, you're either going down. You're telling me we can't herd them up and put them on a couple of semi-tractors.
Why can't you trank them? Just hit them with a tranquilizer dart. Put them down. Load them up on a
load them up and move them out
and take them back home.
Hell, yeah.
Why can't you do that?
I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, are all the circus people who have now since retired? They know how to handle them. Bring them in. Let's move them in. I mean, Barnum and Bailey people are sitting around going, "We can know how to move those things, man." I'll tell you that right now. They're doing nothing. KFC opening up a fried chicken themed pop-up hotel with the old press for chicken button in every room.
Wow.
One night stay, $154. And you're going to get $139 worth of free chicken during the night stay.
What?
That's it, though.
For $150?
That's it.
You get $139 worth of chicken.
Correct. Now, they don't want to give you any more than $139 worth of chicken, though, because they want to prevent overconsumption.
Okay.
But the House of Harland Hotel going to open up in London for 11 nights between the 18th of this month and the 29th. And a black Cadillac with KFC with the Colonel Mobile is going to pick up guests, take them to the hotel where the pop-up hotel is, and the guest you can register starting today at hotels.com. Starting right now.
It's kind of like what Taco Bell did,
sell
right?
out. Correct. Yeah, same thing.
Same company, I think.
And so you're going to be able to get private cinema, hot winger arcade machine, the chicken concierge service with the old press for chicken. I'm a big fan of the press for chicken button.
You already booked your night?
I like that a lot. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to be in London at the end of the month.
And that's the Glen room we're looking at right there?
Yes,
is
it
that
is.
what that is right there?
Yes, it is. That is the Glen KFC room, the House of Harland Hotel in London.
Nice job, Rob.
I don't know if you missed it this weekend. A semi-tractor and trailer exploded near Big Cabin, Oklahoma. 27,000 pounds worth of deodorant. Blew up near Big Cabin, Oklahoma. So there may be a shortage of aerosol deodorant cans in Oklahoma area, but it was amazing. It looks like a war zone. I mean, they were tweeting out how some of it looked when they pulled up. Apparently, a truck pulled up into the truck stop and it was having brake issues, and then it caused the vehicle's tires to catch fire, and then the whole thing, they couldn't get it out, and the cans, the Degree deodorant cans in the trailer ignited, and it was looks like fireworks. Scott Martin from Fox 23 reported no one was hurt, but he did have a video of it was only like 14 seconds of the video from the fire. It was fascinating to see the truck burn, and I wanted you to see it as well. But you can just follow me on Twitter at JeffyJFR, and I'll show you the video there. But I don't understand the love of stink. But losing the availability of deodorant won't bother Jake Gyllenhaal, who recently became the latest A-lister to be anti-deodorant.
Oh no, really?
More
what
and more,
is this?
he said, more and more I find bathing to be less necessary.
Wait, bathing too?
Yeah, I find bathing to be less.
All right. Has he moved to France? Is that what the deal is?
So, like Matthew McConaughey and Cameron Diaz and Aston Kutcher and Miley Kunis now are embracing the funk, saying, wait till you see the dirt. Ugh. Christian Bell, Dax Shepard have come forward to praise the on-shower world.
Gross.
It was reported. Remember, Julia Roberts had some bodyguard that said she has scant bathing habits, but she does it for the environment. So
okay.
But now Gyllenhaal said that he doesn't like bad breath.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like bad breath.
Say whatever you want. You can call him whatever you want. I don't care.
Don't get distracted.
But he doesn't like bad breath.
But he likes bad
Do
body
a lot
odor.
of people like it? I mean, is that unusual?
Whoa, it's 2021. Have you seen this country in a while?
I love bad breath. I mean, I've never heard that phrase uttered.
You've got a lot of BO going on. Yeah, but how about my breath? Huh?
Oh my gosh!
I don't understand
just
it.
Getting weirder.
I don't understand.
You know, there's a fetish. I bet there's a Jeffy website for bad breath aficionados.
Oh yeah. Some A-listers like The Rock and Jason Momoa have all come out for the shower.
They have.
Yeah, Jason
They're
said
pro shower.
They are. Yes. Yeah, The Rock said, nope, I'm the opposite. Not washing themselves. Celebs shower cold when I roll out of bed to get the day rolling. Shower warm after my workout before work. Shower hot after I get home from work. Face wash, body wash, exfoliate, and I sing off key in the shower.
Look at that, the future president of the United States chiming
And Jason Momoa said, I'm not starting any trends. I shower, trust me. I'm Aquaman. I'm the effing water, okay? And I want to congratulate the Olympic athletes for taking the top spot in all the medals. I said,
I love it.
I said they had to.
Love it.
At least they came out with the top spot all the way around. I know China is trying to add Taiwan's medals to the stat to be number one.
Sorry.
But that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Oh my gosh.
Not going to happen.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's like the South trying to, the whole slave argument. You know, it's like, when it benefits us, then we want to count them. I got
Yeah. And so now we have, about 175 some-ish days until the Winter Olympics kick off in Beijing.
I can't believe Beijing got the games.
I know.
February
I can't
4th.
believe it.
They have 180 human rights groups calling for a boycott.
Yeah.
Over the treatment of the Uyghurs, and so we'll see if it
That's
actually
good.
happens.
They've got all these viruses floating around there. From what I hear, let's bring the whole world in one little village there. That'd be good.
Brilliant.
I know. And then we have Paris right in 2024 and LA in 2028. So we got that to look forward to. And I want to thank the former Supreme Allied Commander of NATO for listening to Chewing the Fat, which is a podcast you should subscribe to, by the way, wherever you get your podcast. He came out and said, there should be a permanent home for the Olympics. Oh, really?
Huh? Who said that?
I wonder where I heard that before. I know, me. I said that.
That's a Jeffy plan.
So he wants to use, he wants Athens, Greece to be.
That would make sense.
That's his argument.
That would make sense.
That's where they were founded.
Yeah, anciently, that's where it started. It'd be kind of cool, but it's not going to happen.
No, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen here in the United States of America, where it should, where we should have both.
You're talking about the International Olympic Committee? Yeah, I doubt it. It will not be an American event. They'd put it in China. I'll bet you any amount of money. Yeah. They'd put it in China.
Because China will say they could do both. And they want, his idea was to make all these countries pay, like 15 or 20% each to pay for it every year, to pay for the whole thing. And, okay, I guess that's fine. I whatever works. I mean, I'm okay with it being at the same place every time.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I don't care.
Yes.
I will say it again, though. How impressive is it that America once again
Thank you.
wins in both overall medals and gold medal count, despite the fact that we're outnumbered 5-1, and they take children from the age of 2 from their families and raise them in sport camps.
I mean, we kind of do that too.
No, we don't do that.
We kind of
No,
do
we
that.
do
We
not
kind
of
of
or
do
in
that.
any
Yeah,
way
we
do
kinda
that.
do that.
We absolutely do not do that.
All right, denier.
And we still kick their rectums sideways.
Whoa.
Love it. I love it.
Different impact that way.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And by the way, if you look at the overall medal count from all the Olympics in the modern era, I mean, we are
we
way
them.
ahead.
Yeah, we crush them.
Way ahead. And I think second place is the Soviet Union / Russia.
ROC.
Yeah, ROC. The Russian Olympic Committee. The Olympic Committee is participating now?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like
You got some
funny how
good
that
athletes on the Olympic
technicality
Committee, do you?
gets them in the Olympic. You guys are banned.
So ridiculous.
You guys are banned.
You know what? You have to remove one color from your flag. That's what we're going to make you do.
When you march with the parade of flags, you're in the back.
Yeah. Ooh. And somebody's flag might accidentally wave in front of yours from time to time. So deal with that, Russia. Now how much do you want to dope up your athletes? Oh, still a lot? Okay, well, don't worry about it then. Come on. I mean, they won't take a stand on that.
No.
They won't take a stand on China, forcing Taiwan to be called Chinese Taipei.
Right.
There's no such thing as Chinese Taipei. But that's what they make them go by. It is so wrong. It goes against all the principles they supposedly stand for.
I know.
They're a joke. They're a hypocritical joke.
Oh, they have been forever. And they just live off the countries paying them big dollars to pretend like they'll pick them for the Olympics.
Yes, sir. That is very true.
It's a good gig, man. If you could make that IOC committee, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good gig.
All right. And back to the fear-mongering. This is kind of interesting. Pat Head, Army of Bob, sent this to us. He's noticing a pattern, and he puts these, show us the Time magazine headlines, or covers, from 2003, The Truth About SARS, 2004, Bird Flu, 2005,
Chicken something?
Death Threat, 2009, another one, you're going to have to wear masks again.
Oh, yeah.
Why you'll have to wear masks? You'll be wearing masks again. Then in 2009, also H1N1.
Yeah.
How bad will it get? They're just hoping for some kind of worldwide pandemic.
Something's got to stick.
2014, the fearmonger chasing Ebola. 2016, the Zika virus.
Oh, yeah.
2017, some other kind of warning. Too small to read. I can't read that. But then they got coronavirus 2020 and the vax revolution 2021. So they are just...
Same fear, different year.
They are just fear-mongering like crazy.
I'm surprised the cover isn't Delta.
That's probably... right now.
That'll be the next one. And then we got this from Pat Head, Joey Irish 4. Sent us the futuristic movie timeline.
Okay.
So Clockwork Orange was supposedly set in 1995, and it goes all the way to Dune, which takes place in...
It's way out in the future.
Way out. Like past 2505.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we on that timeline?
What have we passed?
Jammed between Blade Runner and Soylent Green is the next.
Oh, wow.
So Soylent Green's the next event we have coming up next year.
Interesting.
Soylent Green took place in 2022.
Wow.
At least we're not quite as dark as that society.
Right.
Bro, it's
But
not
we're getting
2022 yet.
Right,
Have you
that's
seen
true.
the timeline we're on, man?
The new trailer for Dune. Have you seen the new Dune trailer?
It looks
looked really good.
Fantastic.
Looks really good.
The one in the 80s was...
I did not like that.
A snooze fest.
I did not.
Terrible
exactly movie. Right. You and I are on the same page on that movie.
Uh-huh.
But that's why I didn't even want to watch the trailer. And I finally watched the trailer, and I was like, that
it looks good. It looks awesome.
Wait a minute.
Actually.
Hold on. Soylent Green. What did that turn out being anyway?
People.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm surprised we...
It's people.
I know. Why does he need prompting for this? I don't understand.
It's people.
It's people.
Yeah. Soylent Green
is made out of people.
Soylent Green is people!
Next year, coming up.
Right.
Pat Gray, only on the Blaze Radio Network.